and I've got an arrow on his inside wrist. Okay, this is his balance hand, this is his shooting hand. All right, couple things. We'll do a quick little clinic. All right, feet. First of all, it's everything. 10 toes to the rim. That's what you're looking for. I'm teaching you things, how you can correct your shot, gauge how you can improve your accuracy. So his butt's down, his foot is a little bit further along than his left foot. His elbow's around his knee with his toe. His hand, his top grip. Jalen's got a beautiful shot. He can shoot a living pea out of the thing because he's got a lot of shots in. He gets to the gym, he's shooting the right way. Take that balance off 1 second. Jalen's hand's a little bit right there. You want a little bit of a gap in your grip. You want your fingers relaxed. You want a little air coming right through there so it sits on your pocket nice. Okay? Check him out from the side. He's got his arrow pointing straight up. His wrist is cocked back. He feels really good about it. He's in balance. It's right about eye level. He's not bringing it up in front of his face. He's bringing it up to the side so his eyes stay on what? Target, right? On the target. What are you looking at when you shoot? What are you looking at when you shoot? The basket where at? Front, back, side? Front, where do you look at? Just above the front, where do you? Front, right?
Back, front.
So, if you look at that spot, what are you going to hit? So, shit, why are you looking for the rim? Right? Where should you look at? Right in the middle of that puppy. See, I'm trying to aim right in the middle. Why not look at it right at the middle? Don't find a target and say, I'm going to shoot the back. I'm shooting right down the middle of that thing. How many balls do you do that rim? That's a big old hole, right? It's a big old hole. A lot of room for error. So if you get some accuracy in the shot, you might be able to create a shot that's more accurate. All right, so his elbows up as he lifts. He's got his fingers relaxed. His fingers are here. We call these his trigger fingers. This finger and this finger is what the ball wants to come off of. Sometimes this finger. I'll put some things on you tomorrow so you can feel that. So you can feel what finger it comes off. His thumbs relaxed. Okay, now his balance hand. Why is it called a balance hand or guide hand? Does it have anything to do with your shot? Nothing. But as a kid, what do? I got 2 young boys, 9 and 7. What do you think they do when they come to the gym? They get to this line and they start hucking that puppy, right? And they're using both hands, and it's all out like this, and there's no chance for that thing to go in other than luck. Okay, so the balance hand as a young kid, if you learn it young, like 3rd grade, it never becomes an effect. But if no one ever teaches you that, you're just going to shoot it how you shoot it, and that's going to always play in as you get older. So Jalen had a good teacher as a young kid, and he came to our program, and we teach shooting really well, so he just improved on it. His balance hand is just there to guide you. The only thing you really want touching there is this part of the ball. The finger's what happens most. When you go watch your shots, I was watching you guys, when you shoot, this is what happens most with your balance hand, okay, or guiding. Has nothing to do with your shot. It should be dropped off way prior to the release of the ball. So as he's up, and he gets to about right here, Jalen's hand comes off the ball. And it stays just like this. This is how you correct yourself. His thumb is pointed where? Right at his eye. His fingers are pointed where? At the ceiling. That's what you should look like every time. This hand shouldn't turn in. This hand shouldn't do this. Hand shouldn't do that. If Jalen shoots it and drops his hand, what's it do to his shoulder? Go ahead and shoot again. Drop it. What's it do to his body? Contorts it, right? So you think that's going to have some issues with the flight of the ball? Most definitely. So you want to keep that balance hand up. As Jalen gets to his release point, he's got his eyes on his target. He releases this thing. Go ahead, Jay. And his fingers in his follow-through, this is how we test it. For the arc of your ball, you want it to be about a fist away from your eye. If it's out here, what's the ball doing? Most likely hitting the back of the rim. Okay? So you want to test it. You want to check your follow-through, and that's the way you do it. Fist to the eye. Bicep to eyes is 1 fist in distance. Watch his follow-through. So when he snaps his wrist, where do his fingers go? Straight to the floor, straight to the floor. They come off of these 2, maybe this one, depending on what type of shooter you are. But typically these are trigger fingers. And he holds that position. He holds that position. We get into where we see LeBron and those guys, and they're doing that, and what do? You mimic that. You know, the quick shot. And why not? Everybody remember Jordan in '98 when they beat Utah? Okay, what did he look like on that elbow after he pushed off homeboy? What was he doing? He was making sure that he was going to make the shot. He wasn't being too cool for the moment. He was making sure he was doing his mechanics correctly, so getting the best opportunity to put a 6 ring on his finger. And that's what he did. He won the game. So I'm gonna pass the ball to Jalen real quick. And just watch his shot. Watch how he holds his balance hand. Watch how he holds his follow. Go ahead and over there, Jason. All right, here we go. of the BS, none of this, none of that. It's straight, I'm shooting it. That's what he's doing. And then he works on his floater game. And then he works on his left hand. But with his jump shot, it looks like this every time. And he's going to trust that his hard work and his repetition is going to pay off with his percentage. He's not going to go, hey, this is 3, oh, screw that. I'm going to do this. That's what we typically do, right?